Yeah, yeah.
Going. Right.
We have the technology.
Oh, Egyptian style.
I have.
You'd be mad not to, really.
Thank you for coming by.
My name's Ali Thompson and I'm from Edinburgh. I've been carving stone for 6 years, mostly abroad actually, in the States and in Italy most recently. This is my first symposium and well, I've had a great time. I've made this piece, which is it's not a thesis on, you know, the segmented nature of society or anything like that. It's just a nice, attractive form. And I guess when it comes to concept, in this case it's rather shallow, but all I wanted to do was make a nice, attractive seating element for people to enjoy. So this is it's intended to be interacted with and used, and I hope that the people of Kirkcudbright would use it for such.
I'm Eldon Guay from Calgary, Canada, and this is my second time coming to Scotland. My first time coming to Kirkcudbright, and absolutely love it. And something I found really fascinating is that the first ship of Scottish to ever go to Canada left this port in 1621 to New Scotland, Nova Scotia, and I think that's fantastic. And I also had some strong roots here in Scotland as well. I was thinking about doing something that was local, this being an ancient mariner site and very much a very important port for the world, for the United Kingdom. And what I decided to do was, because of the sea, because of, you know, the importance of, you know, sadly fishermen going away and the women waiting for them and looking out to sea. But then as I was doing it, I started thinking about the siren of the sea, and so I'm going to call it Siren.
The sculpture that I've been working on is a monument to the trades guilds of Kirkcudbright. They're supposed to be books which are the records, the minutes of the meetings over the centuries, and it's going to have an inscription on the top here that hopefully Michelle is going to do in lettering, saying the Hail Six Trades, Incorporated Trades of Kirkcudbright, established 1425. So it's to go somewhere in the town, we hope, somewhere that people will see it and learn a bit about the trades guilds.
On the 22nd of April 1830, the gun was won by giving the Torres Perch a berth, where a lightkeeper was shot. They said he was dead, and for 3 days he lay in a mortuary and partook of a toddy from the Old Town Bowl.
Well, I know I'm going to call it hot and grey and all that, and it's a small flavour of the green hills. So it's a very colour orientated piece, and it's to do with the landscape, very landscape. It's like the interior of landscapes, and the Hod and Grey is the Burns check, 1959, and it's based on a shepherd's check. And the wool, Hodden, is a mixture of undyed wools, which is, the Hod and Grey is 1 part black undyed wool and 12 parts just natural fleece. So they mix them together to create Hodden. And so really, I wanted it to be really Hodden-like. And actually it's a landscape, that's really it really. And I've added colour, but this colour will stay probably for a few years, but it'll fade and it'll probably disappear after 20 years or so. So it'll just go back into the landscape, just disappear.
The Galtway sculpture. On Galtway Hill there were found about 20 years ago, a set of cup and ring marks, and I've taken a little sequence of these to make this sculpture.
I decided I would do a fishing net for Kirkcudbright. When I arrived here I knew I wanted to do something related to the fact that it was a fishing village and that we were stationed next to the harbour. So I looked for some inspiration. I was looking at all the ropes, and I discovered in the piles of nets that had these beautiful knots in them. So I decided to see about doing a design on this piece of stone that would celebrate that tradition of making the knots. So I'm hoping now that one of the fishermen will come and show me how to actually tie one of them, because I've been studying how they're made and I know them in my head, but I'd like to know how to actually tie them in real rope, you know. So this piece, again, I was thinking I might have it standing up at first, but people have taken to sitting on it and it looks quite soft and quite tactile. So I'm actually going to leave it sitting down and hopefully in a position in amongst the nets or close to the nets that people can look out at the lovely views and at the fishing vessels. So it'll be a seat and hopefully located just in the harbour